everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Valerie.
And, whoa, this is Sheila. And we are Two Days Litches, meaning lady bitches.
Of course. And this is our Hot Topic talk show, Sandwich Generation, with our
parents above and our children and our grandchildren below. It's our perspective. So,
our generational perspective, because hey, we're Gen Xers.
we certainly are.
That's right. Anyway, what's up? New news.
New news.
New news. Guess what? Somebody's birthday this weekend.
Yay.
On the 14th.
Yay.
Somebody's getting older.
Yes, and so is my great niece.
So my granddaughter has the identical same birth date as my sister, obviously not the same year. Because she's going to be 5 this year. And we'll just say you start with 5. We're not saying what goes afterwards.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. And I'm here trying to hold back a cough.
So you go ahead and have a drink.
I am.
And earlier, my sister has spotted something really cool and really positive, and that's pretty awesome.
It is.
So are you okay? Would you like to go ahead and introduce what you have spotted?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So, TikTok, I love TikTok. I was on TikTok and I came across this indigenous gentleman who had a 30-second blurb on TikTok. Very positive message. So I thought we would give him, and his handle is Let the Spirit Move You. And so we're going to give him a shout out.
We're letting the Spirit move us.
And we're going to put him up here on the screen, and we're going to let you listen to his very positive words.
I just want to say hello to TikTok. I'm new to this. Hello to all you beautiful human beings out there, except for the ones that are spreading hate. I see all these people making hateful comments. Pay no attention to these guys, or gals. They're living and drowning in their own hate. They need that attention, so don't give it to them. You just keep moving positively forward. Become one with your Creator by becoming spiritual. Become spiritual minded. You'll go far. I pray for each and every one of us every day, and I'm grateful every day. And I thank you again for the follows. Peace.
Well, I don't think truer words could be spoken.
Neither do I.
Awesome. So that was great. And that was our new news.
New news.
Now we're going to get into our hot topic, which is...
It is affordable eating here.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Affordable, let's say affordable, healthy eating here in Canada. So this is an interesting topic because I think we can all agree that, especially over this past year, the price tag on our groceries has gone up significantally.
And we've all noticed it at the grocery stores.
Exactly.
We've all noticed it. You go in, you buy what I used to buy for a pound of hamburger was, $2.99 or whatever, is now $6.99, $7.99, $8.99.
I know.
That's a pound of hamburger, and that in our day and age was the cheap meat.
Right. Yeah, the cheaper meat. Right.
And you could...
It wasn't your tenderloin or your sirloin or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, we weren't picking up T-bones.
No, we weren't. So I think the hot topic here is affordable eating. And what does that
healthy eating.
And healthy eating. And what does that mean?
How do they?
Well, let's...
Or do they?
Yeah. So let's put it this way. You go in and you buy a bag of oranges, right? Now, I've spent $8.99 for a bag of oranges. Now, I can get 2 big bags of chips.
Yeah.
For $6.
Right.
Right. So that tells me that it's cheaper to buy the 2 bags of chips for a snack.
Right.
Right. Than it is to buy the bag of oranges.
Absolutely.
Both of which could be gone in a day or two in my home. Right. With kids around. Right. So it is when you go to that produce aisle, right, or produce aisle,
Like you're supposed to
right,
for healthy eating.
right, and you get your bananas and your oranges and your apples,
And your plums.
right,
your
or
grapes.
and your grapes,
Because you want to have a bit of a
and
variety.
strawberries
It can't just
and
be an apple or an
blueberries and
orange
that, and
every
it really
day.
depends on the season and what's
Yeah,
in season,
Right?
right,
Pomegranates now and then.
right. So and then your staples like potatoes,
Right.
right, and rice,
Right.
and sort of our staple
I guess you
carrots.
call it the
and-
fillers, right?
I guess
You know?
so.
And then the vegetables, like you said,
Right.
carrots and peas.
Exactly. And so then you look at the broad spectrum,
Right.
Because we're all trying, we talk about a green earth. We talk about, being more at one with the earth and,
Environmentally
friendly.
Smaller footprint,
Exactly.
carbon footprints.
On the earth. And I totally understand that. However, the reality is that also goes with our own bodies,
Yes.
right? So, I mean, we live in the land of fast food
Right.
and convenience
Mm-hmm.
and busy. And even the lifestyles according to where you live,
Right.
So it comes down to a lot of lifestyle choices, right?
It really does, doesn't it?
It does. I think
Because,
that
like I was telling you earlier, I did just
Sure.
a little bit to
Sure.
check, and I had gotten online just quickly in our own neighborhoods.
right.
I wanted to see what were the quick deals that we could pick up at a fast food joint.
Okay.
Okay, so and I'm going to use their names because this is the truth. McDonald's was $2.39 for a double cheeseburger right now. A
Right.
double cheeseburger.
Right. But that's
Um,
one cheeseburger. Okay.
Okay, so there's a cheeseburger, and then of course your fries. Altogether, it was $5 for the full meal.
Okay.
Okay, and then the $5 fill up at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
And anybody who's seen that knows that that's quite the deal. I've tried it a few times.
Okay.
A few others. And Dairy Queen, the lunch combo. I guess that is their lunch combo is a double cheeseburger and fries and a drink.
Okay.
But they also give you the little sundae.
Okay.
Okay, afterwards, and that's $5 at lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see where people are making choices quick, fast, $5 choice because they're saying in their head that that's just $5, and it's worth it because it's a quick meal.
Right.
It's a quick meal, and to go home they'd have to cook it, and it's going to cost more in their head.
Okay.
That's,
So what I'm asking you is what's the point you're making about?
I guess what I'm saying is I'm not even sure why it's more affordable for some people and families to eat out at a restaurant than it is to eat at home.
Who's saying that though?
Well, when I look at this and I go, okay, so if I bought $4 or $5 fill-ups for my family, that's $20. Now, the thing is, I'm saying, oh, that's a great deal. But I haven't thought of, if I buy the meat and the vegetables and the potatoes and I make my meal at home,
Right.
it's probably going to be about $20 to $25. I'm thinking, because you have to buy the meat for 4 people.
Right.
Right? So I'm thinking $20 to $25 for that meal.
What we should have looked up, and we didn't, was things like those home meals that they deliver but you prepare.
Oh, I do have some pricing on that.
Yes.
What I did have was for a single person,
Right.
and it was for 1 meal a day.
Right. That doesn't. Let's just say supper.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you're picking 1 meal a day, and you're picking the meal out. That's
Right.
7 days, though. Not a 5-day week. That's a
It's a
7-day
week. Okay.
Was $180.
For one person.
Yes.
How much was it for 2?
For 2, I think it was a little under. And I didn't ask for if they had a senior's discount or anything like that.
No, I mean, so for one person it's $180. What is it?
For 2 people,
Yes.
that would have been like 360? 360. Because they didn't have this. This is how much you get if you order for 2 people. You have to order per person. Each person's an individual in the family. So they order their meal individually.
Okay, so what does it say if you were to buy your groceries at the grocery store for
I told you it was $214 per
no,
person.
you haven't told us.
Okay, $214 per person, $428 for two, or $856 for four, a family of four.
Per week.
No, that was per month.
Okay.
That's what the Canadian government says we should be able to feed our families on.
Okay, so that would make sense. If that's per month, then you're
Yes, per month, sorry.
per month. Then so for two people, that's $428.
Right.
Now, there's two people in my home, there's two people in your home. Do you spend $428 a month on groceries?
Absolutely, if I include not just the food I eat, but the cleaners and grocery. Like my entire grocery bill
How much would your entire grocery bill
is probably well over $428.
So is mine. So that's telling me that
These are unrealistic numbers.
I'm
Somebody
going,
hasn't been shopping in a while.
I'm going to say that
That's
somebody
how I
hasn't been
feel.
shopping in a while, because I'm going to say
That could easily be per week in some.
there's no way my husband and I spend $400 a week on groceries.
No, but maybe
No.
214.
We spend about 200 and yes, a week on groceries.
Yeah.
I would say on average. So about 600 a month on average we spend on groceries. But yes, I would say that would also
I would say
include
that's more like 800 a month.
my dishwasher.
Right.
Right.
That's
so
it includes it all.
so instead of the $428, let's just double that
right.
and say that we are spending $800 a month. But that also includes my laundry soap,
Right.
and that includes
Your cleaners and,
this is just food. You
Yes.
need to know this.
Right.
That this number here is just food.
what we're talking about
About-
is toilet paper,
We're talking about toilet paper because here's the thing.
dishwashing soap.
I don't know about you, but I buy a lot in bulk.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so
Sometimes,
my
I'm very
toilet
particular.
paper, my Kleenex,
Mhm.
my paper towels, my soap, right? And
Yeah.
that I buy usually in bulk. So
Yeah.
it may last me 3 months,
Right.
right? Nothing always runs out at the same time, but on average, including my other toiletries, basic toiletries,
Mm-hmm.
and cleaning supplies is more like $800 a month.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, and I think that that's fair to mention that if we're just talking groceries, I would argue we probably just on groceries
Right.
spend $500 to $600 a month on just groceries. The rest is on,
Okay.
you need body wash.
Yeah.
Odds and ends here and there.
I would say we spend between $600 and $800 a month
Okay.
on groceries.
Right, and I'm going to say we spend more like $500 to $600 on groceries, and there's a big reason. So one of the reasons is my husband is gone for 15 days at a time.
Right.
Okay, so you can see the significant drop
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That makes sense,
Right.
right? Because if he was home
It would be more.
every day,
Yes.
then we would spend a lot more. But for 15 days at a time,
It's just yourself.
it's just myself.
and maybe me.
And maybe you. And maybe a grandkid here and there.
Right.
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 But the reality is that that's probably why ours is significantly less.
And then the reason I feel for this, and
Right.
the reason I understand it sometimes, is because I have a daughter
right.
that has children at home,
Absolutely.
and they're the average family of 4 right now, and so the cost of
and
food
this is
for their
very
family,
unrealistic
This
for them.
is really unrealistic for them.
With
At
the lunches that-
$856, and then they
There's
have to
3
provide them
people
with
in that home that have lunches 5 days a week for a majority of the year.
right.
Then you have the suppers, the snacks, the breakfasts. Everybody's home
Right.
for breakfast and for supper,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yes, I can see, and you have a family of 4. I can see that
Right.
where that would be
And
significantly
it becomes
more.
difficult to feed them Well, the same food over and over every night.
So they're saying for a family of 4 is $856 per month just for their food. Okay.
Right.
And
And
realistically, would you say it's more like 1,500
I would
just
say
for
for
their food?
it's more
Yeah.
realistic at 1,500 to be comfortable.
Right.
You know.
And to eat healthy.
Yes.
And
they, and to have the fruit and
Like
the vegetables
both
in the home.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Because we all know those grapes.
They are not cheap.
They're not cheap. Neither are the blueberries and the blackberries
And that's why
the
I
raspberries.
said it can often be looked at when you see, and that's why I brought up the cheap food that's out there, the
But
cheap
there are-
fast food that's
okay,
out there.
there
that I can
are
see why.
there are alternatives to this.
Absolutely.
And some of what I've seen on as of late as alternatives are some of the frozen berries.
Mm-hmm.
Right, buying the bag of frozen berries and utilizing them, thawing them, putting them inside yogurt,
Right.
or
Right.
making smoothies or whatever
Oh, I
with
love
it.
smoothies.
And the thing is very healthy, good for the kids. Kids like it too.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are alternatives. I guess what we're getting at here is how truly expensive
Yes.
it can be when
I
you're
think it's
eating.
time we also have to wonder how these, and I've said this to you,
Right.
I have to wonder, just in curiosity, like we had talked about money, and when companies don't stay open when it's right.
Right.
I'm wondering, how is it possible for them to own a building and pay wages and pay for a burger and lettuce and cheese and the buns and the french fries and the oil and the electricity and still be able to give you a burger for $5 and french fries
And a drink.
and a drink.
Or if you go to Costco.
I know the wiener. Everybody knows.
Okay,
about
everybody
the
knows about the
wiener.
Costco wieners. And so here's the thing: you pay $1.50 for a wiener, right? And you get one of their big hot
Juicy
dogs. Let's
hot
just
dogs.
we'll call them hot dogs.
Okay,
Okay,
juicy hot dogs.
Okay, and you get that, and you get a drink for $1.50.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got
I
kids.
can't even get a bottle of pop for
Here's
$1.50
it's
in the
always
corner
the
store.
biggest joke in my home when we go to Costco, and
Having an
it's like-
expensive lunch.
yes, I'll take you out for lunch.
I'll pay.
I'll pay this time. Yeah, because we're at Costco. It is going to cost me.
And I
$5.
know anybody who's been there knows.
Not only that, you can even get your hot dogs and
sauerkraut.
oh
and
no, fries
Oh yeah.
and a drink, right?
And up here you can get poutine.
Oh yeah, poutine.
Yeah.
And for under $10 for two people, that is virtually unheard of, right?
See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So I'm saying yes, but then again, we're talking wieners and fries here. Probably
but-
the cheapest thing in
But
the world
that's
to
what I'm
make.
saying though, is when you have to make options available.
Right. The thing is that yes, they
How?
can do all
How
of
can
this
they do all
because
that?
they buy everything in bulk,
I understand.
dirt cheap,
Okay.
right? They're
Organic, grass-fed beef, A&W.
come on, people. It's all grass fed. It's all grape fed. Come on. Okay, I really get a kick out of it. It's like how.
I'm just saying that it seems really interesting to me that the average person can't just run to the store and make up a quick cheeseburger at home in a fry pan and it only costs $5.
Okay, so like, yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Right, and it depends on what you're making, though. Right.
I totally
So,
agree with
Are
you.
you making hamburger helper?
And that's what that's the kind of choices people are having to make.
And that's the point. So
Especially when
it
hamburger is
it
now a
is-
delicacy food.
Right. Apparently.
Hamburger helper's going up there.
Yeah, it certainly is. But that's the whole point. When you can get your chips and your hot dogs
And a
and
bottle.
your bologna and your Cheese whiz. And I'm saying this because these are
The
things I really don't like
eat, but
or don't eat. But
Right.
when
craft
you can,
dinner.
yeah, and when you can, yeah, when you can buy all of that and have a
KD
meal.
has an entire cult following, so I could never speak badly
Okay,
of KD.
so I had craft dinner in my cupboard because I bought it for my granddaughter, and she was over, and I decided I would make it. So I made it, and I haven't made craft dinner in 20 years or so. Anyway, so I made it, and I thought
Don't
I
bash craft dinner.
no, I thought I knew it. This isn't craft dinner's fault.
No.
This is not.
No.
What happened was my fault. So I thought the noodles were like your regular, because I make homemade
Oh, right.
macaroni
No.
and cheese.
You boiled them too long.
And
didn't you?
oh, they were shredded, man.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
I looked and like, there's no way I'm no. But that's the thing. I'm not used to making the 5-minute craft dinner or whatever
Right.
it is these days.
Right.
But when it's cheaper,
That's the deal. And you know, they've taken a lot of what used to be considered the cheaper thing to throw at your kids to take to school, and not so unhealthy, but actually it was. There's quite a bit of sugar in it. Is peanut butter.
oh yeah, but you can't.
You can't send children to school with peanut butter, at least not in most regions in Canada.
Well, no, because of the allergies. But that when we
You
were
know,
kids,
Right.
right.
It was a go-to.
PB and J. Come on,
PB&J was the
everybody
go-to.
had PB and J.
And it was an affordable go-to.
Right, and it
And
wasn't.
it's now becoming a difficult to find an affordable go-to.
It's not affordable.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Everything's becoming difficult to find an affordable go-to.
Yes, and on that note, that's what we're going to leave you with.
Yeah.
Is that this isn't really a debate. It's
No.
just about opening up our pocketbooks and looking at the reality. Is this what they're indicating we should be spending on food? Is
Yes.
that a true reality to get the quality of food to eat healthy,
Right.
in your home for
And-
yourself and your family?
Exactly. And to think that, this is how they budget people too. When they do government budgets and that, $200.
Sure.
You're worth $200 a month is what you eat.
Okay. So on that note, I think we are finished our discussion on edibles in Canada. I shouldn't say that because
No,
that
because
has a
that's got a
different
different
connotation.
connotation. So we're talking about affordable eating.
affordable eating in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, it exists. Is it healthy? That's for you to figure out at this point.
Yeah.
Having a hot dog here and there, nothing's going to hurt you. Everything in moderation.
That's what
I
they
have
say, right?
concerns though if all you're eating is hot dogs.
Or $5 fill-ups, or double cheeseburgers, or French fries, and more deep fried French fries.
As long as there's a shake that goes with that, I'm in. All right.
All right.
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
Litches. You
Yeah.
forgot. See, you tried to sign us out this
Oh,
time.
sorry. It's my fault.
Okay. What's up, Litches? Oh, this is something that I am bringing forward, and this is my own personal opinion. I am not bashing one product over another, but I am sick and tired of spending money on things and them not doing what they say they're going to do.
Mm-mm.
So I'm pretty picky. And I had, when it come to dishwashing detergents after everything, I was really satisfied with this Quantum Finish. Right.
Very much so.
Loved it.
Me too.
Until just before Christmas.
And mine was just about a month before that.
Okay, so what had happened was I was shopping and this new, now I need to tell you, prior to using Quantum Finish, I used to be a Cascade fan.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So then when I moved to Quantum Finish, I noticed that there was this new Platinum.
Yes.
Cascade Platinum. So, and it just so happened it was $4 off.
Yay.
Right? And I was like, I said to my husband,
I think that's why I got it originally too.
right. It was at Costco.
Yeah.
But anyway. So I picked it up, I put it in the cart, and I came home. Now, on heavy loads, I would use sometimes 2 of the quantum finish.
Right.
I put 1 on each level. Anyway, and then we had a big dinner, a lot of dishes, and my husband was putting the dishes in, and he asked me, should I put 2 in? And I said, well, we've got this new Cascade Platinum. Why don't we try 1 and see how it works?
Right.
So I just put the 1 in the normal slot,
Yeah.
put it on, and lo and behold, the 1 cleaned everything.
Beautifully.
Was that a fluke? I'm not sure. I've been using Cascade Platinum ever since. I have never had to put 2 in my dishwasher, ever. I've only used 1, and I've had that dishwasher's been loaded and dirty.
Yeah.
And they always come out clean. So
I'm really quite impressed.
So, on my personal opinion,
And my personal opinion,
I am now utilizing Cascade Platinum, and I thought I would share that with you
yeah,
to
me too.
save you in case you want to take our word for it.
Or if they're sitting next to each other.
And you want to know which one will do a better job, in my opinion, it's the new Cascade Platinum. And that's what's up for me.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. So we want you guys to have a great week.
A wonderful one.
Hope we gave you something to chew on. And we'll see you again next week.
Next
Bye.
week.